Hi and welcome to my studio. I've just been on a small fall vacation in a summer house by the seaside. The weather was awful, the biggest storm ever, and the water level was 2 to 3 meters above normal. Pretty scary. So what to do but drinking hot tea and looking on YouTube. I stumbled on a guy stacking stones, very delicate and with the greatest balance skills. It gave me the idea for this series, Stacking Stones, but with collage papers cut out in stone shapes. This is the 11th video on how to work in series, and I will put a link below for the playlist on how to work in series. As my substrate, I have chosen watercolor paper 425 GSM and the measurement is 10 centimeters by 20 centimeters, and I have six pieces of these. On my jelly plate I have made some quite plain papers, two in a lighter and a darker blue, and two in a lighter yellow and a light gray and a dark gray. These colors are not colors I work in normally, so that will be a challenge for me. I have also saved the roll-off sheet because I think this also could be nice to cut up. But I can quickly show you how I made a print. Not a thick layer or anything, but just an ordinary thin layer. And then I use plain copy paper and just put the paper down and rub it a little and lift it off. And because it's not so clean, there are some small marks and things on them. I don't mind that. And perhaps you can see there's a little thing, rest of paints left, and I will keep it on my plate. And I have some other color here, sandy color. Perhaps the yellow will underneath will rub off a little. On here. I'll rub a little harder to get the underlying layer up. And there was some other thing left here on the plate, but that was all. That's not very difficult. If you don't have a jelly plate, you can always paint your papers. For each of the 6 substrates, I will make a base layer of this single color sheet here. And I think I just would put a lot of glue. You could also use matte medium, but it's a longer drying time than using a glue stick. So if you're using a glue stick, don't be precious about it. So yeah. And, we'll just stick it down here. And I will. Oh shoot, there was some yellow here on my clothes, but it doesn't matter. I will burnish it down here and let it dry, and then I will cut the sizes or the edges clean. It is easier to cut the edges clean when the paper is dry. That way you don't get glue on your scissors. But I can't wait. I'm very impatient. So this was the first one, and as you can see, it looks like a bread who's been so long out in the sun. But I will put it this way, and I will find the book and put it under there so it can lie flat. I will do the same with like other papers and be back. And now I will cut some stones out of the leftover papers. You can cut them out freehand if you're good at that, but I like to draw some kind of stone shapes. And then I will take my small scissors and I will cut them out. The only thing to consider is that since I want to stack them this way and the measurement of the base on the substrate is 10 centimeters, it shouldn't be more than 8 or 9 centimeters this way. Or else you can do all kind of shapes. And you can see I am not that precisely pressed. Yeah, it doesn't matter because I cut them from the back side. But I will continue and also cutting the five other colors, and I will be back. It isn't that exciting to see me sitting here cutting. Now I have cut all my papers, and this is the rest. I don't know if I've cut too many or too few, but I will save this for if I'm gonna use any more. So there you can see I have all the blue shapes and all the light blue shapes and all the yellow and all the light yellow. This is better this way. The dark gray and the light gray. Yeah. Oopsie. And then I have all the substrates here glued, and they had been under pressure, but they are still a little damped, I think. So, but they will be better. So let us begin with the dark blue. And of course I won't be using the dark blues on this one because, yeah, it says itself. Yeah, this is better. I think you can see here. And then I will make a stack of stones, and it's like a little composition. I think I like it better this way. So I will start with the yellow one, and this is pure play. Perhaps this gray one is better at the bottom. There's missing a little paint up there. That because of that, it looks like I have cut it not the right way, but it is okay. I will give it a little extra paint afterwards. But this is just fiddling around. The forms maybe a small, yeah, maybe even a smaller one. Here. Yeah, something like that. So also put this gray up here. Perhaps this one here. This is better. I think, yeah, I think I like it better this way. So I will just glue it down. And I will try to center it so there's the same amount of space both sides. Oops, oops, oops. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. And I think because they are quite clean and subtle, perhaps I will draw some marks on them afterwards. But we can try another one. Let's start with the yellow one, and perhaps I will make a big blue one here in the middle, and not in the middle, in the bottom. And yeah, that's it. It looks like it's hard to balance, but I think I like it this way. And I will glue it. Again, I will try to make this same amount of space here on the bottom one. Yeah, I think this one is better. Yeah, I will fix this yellow sides here afterwards. So yes, yeah, I will do one more, and the last three not filming, but I will show them to you. So I will start with the gray one here in the bottom, and I think I will have a blue one here. darkest of them. Yeah. Perhaps it's too big. Yeah. I think I will cut a little of it off. Yeah. Lucky for me, it isn't only paper, not real stones. I'm not sure if they wouldn't fall apart if they were real stones. But yeah, I will glue the last 3 and I'll be back. This is what is left over, and you can save it and use it in other projects or throw it in the bin. But these 3 are made out of camera, and yeah. As I said earlier, I think I will give them a little drawing some places. I have found some different fine liners in black and white, but I don't know if I will use the white, but they have different sizes of nibs, and when I draw at such thing here, I look at what there is already, and when I look at the yellow one here, I can see there is a stripe, white stripe here, so I will highlight it with a very thin line. The blue one is interesting in itself, so I think I'll just give it some black blobs there, and yeah. Some small dots. This one, yeah. Perhaps just to highlight the lines that was there already. I don't think I will do any more to this one. Let us look at this one. Yeah. that's all for this one. And the last one here. There isn't much to look at here of different marks, so I will have to use my imagination. That would be all. And the three are done on the camera. I already have put marks on, but I will take pictures of them separately and show them to you. This is a great challenge or exercise because you have to make a composition with your stones, shape and color-wise. These 6 collages could have looked in so many ways. It is just to begin and start to play and have fun. I hope you find this useful. So I hope you will give it a try yourself. I, for my part, had a great time making them. So bye for now, until we meet again.